It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. If his forces are united, separate them. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Be where your enemy is not. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. A leader leads by example, not by force. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. If you ignore both, your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself so as to find out his vulnerable spots. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Great results can be achieved with small forces. You have to believe in yourself. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws.